in this video, I would like to tell you more about my spiritual awakening and my spiritual growth. It started around 7 years ago when my son was born, and this transformation and this experience of motherhood triggered a lot of emotional turmoil and trauma that wasn't resolved. And while at the beginning I didn't know exactly what was going on, I did start questioning my reality and my life. And I was at that time in a busy job, having a career, and I wasn't so fulfilled anymore. So slowly I awakened more and more to myself and what was going on within me and my own spirit and the wounds that I was carrying. And over the years, my spiritual growth went steady. I made some decisions in my life, left my job, and it was at the beginning of 2019 actually that my growth really accelerated, and I really wanted to take it to the next level. And it was all coming from within, from me wanting to really step out of the victimhood mindset and empowering myself more and leaving actually this whole suffering, which I was completely unconscious about. This mode of suffering where we complain, where we see ourselves as victims, we can't move forward, we seem freezed. We blame the outside world. So all of this suffering really led me to awaken spiritually and really to understand that I'm the one, I'm the savior, and I have the power to really change my life, to change my habits, my behavior, and to start feeling more fulfilling and with myself. So I guess this is quite common for all of us, and it is really, I believe, when we start doing our inner work and look really at those unresolved traumas, those patterns that we adopted in order to survive and to stay safe within our environments, that we break from this suffering and break from this victimhood. And when we find the courage to address those traumas and to really start changing the way we interact with the world and the reality and with ourselves, because it's all about ourselves, and growing more into self-acceptance, seeing ourselves in truth, and also loving ourselves enough to change how we see ourselves. So yeah, this is for me really key when it comes to spiritual awakening. So it has nothing to do with spiritual ideologies, with meditation, all different philosophies that are out there, which are really interesting if you have an active mind like I have. So I like to read and understand better, and it helped me really understand that this planet was inhabited by very spiritual people in the past, and that we have forgotten a lot about it. And I believe that we are now remembering more and getting these knowledge and these wisdom from our ancestors. We are getting them back, let's say, we're reactivating them. But it's all within us. It's within our own DNA, within our own remembrance. So there is no spiritual ideology or external spiritual system that we need to adhere to really feel our inner power and our inner spirit. I believe that actually the spiritual belief systems that we have on this planet are quite victimizing, and they help us only remain in victimhood and look for and wait for the savior figure, someone from the external world to come and tell us what we need to do and be our authority and our savior. And that's not what spiritual work or spirituality is about. It's really to ground into our own inner power and our higher potential, and to reclaim that and to start living that life that we really want for ourselves, that is honorable, that is build on integrity, on values, on strong values, and that is respectful to ourselves and others. And it's an authentic life, so it's different for all of us, I guess. But I think what unites all of us is humanity. It is this core value of humanity that we all share as human beings. And this kindness and compassion that is thread within this humanity. And for the rest, it's up to us to really explore who we are on the inside, how we express ourselves, what our soul and spirit is, and to really live from that place. And that's what spirituality and spiritual growth is about, according to me. Thank you.